Alright, am I live? Am I live? Am I live? Bing bong, bing bong. Bing bong, bing bong. Test. It's wild. I'm looking when when I look at clips of Resident Evil 9, I'm still seeing things that like I never got in my game. I'm still seeing new finisher animations. I played that game for 40 fucking hours. I wish I got some more gun parries. Alright, where were we? Didn't get an email, but oh well. Fear can't kill you. I like that. I like that that's there, but unfortunately, there's like two messages, so it doesn't add a lot. Also, like to me, this is like probably the least scary Resident Evil game, honestly, as far as like wandering around goes. The jump scares they definitely work, but as far as actually being like tense goes, this game doesn't scare me at all. Um, I don't think we need this crank. I'm gonna put that back. Um, I want to experiment. Right now, a grenade launcher I think has acid rounds in it. I want to see, can I put incendiary into it? We don't actually have a lot of incendiary. Before we had more than that. Can I load incendiary into it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so now one. Can I do that with other weapons to reload? Oh, that's so cool. Actually. Okay, it's loaded with incendiary rounds. Jolly good. Right. So these are explosive shells, actually. Grenade shells. Let's put handgun ammo back. And give me shotgun shells. I want to use a grenade launcher more because we haven't used it like for anything yet. Right, so we're looking for a hexagonal crank now. There's definitely gonna be spiders here. I only have a first aid med. Okay, let me get anti-spider bullshit. But I haven't said it, I don't think, enough. I really love this game's graphical style. It keeps a retro charm, but it's still fairly high fidelity. There's a lot of detail in these environments. Like there's so much water and stuff. Granted, I imagine the game didn't look this good back when it first released. And obviously, the very original game didn't look this good. Alright. Shaft. Should we put back? You know, it'd be funny if there was like a key item where you don't actually need it, but like picking it up will fuck you over. It's like there's an item where there's just no reason to actually pick it up, but you can. It's just to fuck with you. Obviously with spiders, I think they take one shotgun shell, then one pistol shot to kill. So we can kill a fuckload of spiders with what we have on us here. Seems like we can definitely get to combining some greens up. But again, I try to avoid it as much as possible. But unfortunately, since they don't stack, that's making our box just flooded with green herbs. Actually, now I think about it, they don't stack in other games either, do they? Do they? Okay. Unfortunately, honestly, I don't want that. I have very little inventory space running around like this. The thing is, I'm anticipating spiders down here, so it gave us more blue herbs. And obviously, incendiary rounds, I imagine, are good against spiders. Because they're hairy. Acid rounds for hunters, incendiary rounds for spiders, and then explosive rounds for just regular zombies. Three-time good on handgun ammo, right? I absolutely would have played on high difficulty setting. I absolutely would have, but again, I say this low because I thought the control scheme would be a major problem for me. I mean, I switched to difficulty over before we... Literally after the very first zombie of the game, didn't I? I would raise the difficulty, but we can't in the middle of a playthrough. So yeah, things are dying a little bit too easily. Like, one shotgun shell, one handgun shot to kill a hunter is kind of wild. Apparently we haven't missed something back there. Let's do another fucking trip into this room. Just spam interact everywhere. Oh. More fucking handgun. That's putting me off. Maybe the game wants me to actually use a handgun then, in that case. Okay, yeah, let's swap out the shotgun ammo for handgun ammo, and then in that case, feels like the game is pushing us towards it. We do want to... So I'm mindful of the final Tyrant boss fight, because I know that's coming. Obviously, I don't know when, but I know it's at the end of the game. 99. What has happened to the rest of the bullets? Well, actually, was it 84? Hang on. Was it 84? It was 84, okay. That's just convenient, okay. I don't feel great about 2 slots, but maybe we can ditch the shotgun. And I kind of just want to use a grenade launcher, because I definitely think spiders are coming up, and I definitely think A grenade launcher will work on them. Also, I want to try to see if it burns zombies and prevents them going crimson. Or maybe I should save the incendiary for Lisa. Oh well, let's get the fuck on with this. Alright.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop!
Enrico!
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Actually, we have 2 traitors. Not the fastest
Enrico!
reaction time, Jill. Jill.
Traitor? Who?
Who could it possibly be? Come on, Jill. What the fuck's that? Oh, there's the crank. Jill just sees him get shot and is like, oh, well, that's a shame. Definitely a professional. You could have just turned around, Jill. Alright. Alright, hexagonal. Yeah. You fucking pricks. Hate you. Yeah, like moments like that. Fixed camera is fantastic for that. Fixed camera creates so many natural jump scares. Notice it's like there's no loud noise or anything. It's just boom, a monster just pops into frame. It's actually perfect. It works so well. But is it worth the other massive trade-offs? I think the best approach to Resident Evil in the future will be mixing fixed camera. A mix of both. So you totally can pull it off. I can fucking pull it off. I've done it in the games I've made. You can absolutely do it easily. Not easily, but you know. Fucking tried it. Oh boy. Right, maybe it's just gonna be hunters down here, actually. If we see a spider, I wanna flame round it. Maybe. Give me an herb. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. You can just do that. That would have been fucking useful to find before this point. Just to save a little bit of time. Okay, it's not necessary. Apparently. Oh, now it's necessary. That's not what I thought we were going to do, Matt. Are we? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we probably should get rid of something. uh, I like the shotgun for its stopping power. Maybe we should just put the grenade launcher away. I don't know. Something my body tells me there's a boss fight coming up. I know Lisa is coming up soon, because I know she's in the underground. There's something that's supposed to rest there. Jesus Christ. We're supposed to go here. No. Bro, yeah, like right now we're just kind of throwing stuff at us. It feels like we're giving us up for a boss fight. They gave us like 2 blue herbs when we dropped down here, didn't they? They've given us a couple of green herbs, they've given us ammo, a lot of handgun ammo, a little bit of shotgun ammo. Something's coming. Oh yeah, I just saw a Reddit post on Resident Evil subreddit of someone who took 30 fucking hours to beat Resident Evil 2 unassisted on their first try. And it's, I don't want to mock this person because clearly, like, they have a problem with horror games, clearly. But I'm just baffled that, oh boy. Oh god. Okay. Yep. Oh my god. Burn, bitch. Oh, there's other spiders in the room as well. Oh, he's dead. Spider Sense Trophy. You fuck. You bitch. You're dead. Okay. Oh, there's little fuckers. I think the little fuckers will despawn if we leave and come back. So they're just a little particle effect. Also, it'll stop the bodies from spewing out poison. Yeah, the grenade launcher made quick work of him, didn't it? Alright, so maybe I was correct. Survival knife. Hey, why am I here? This room feels very Silent Hill-esque. Okay, I don't exactly care for the knife, so I'm going to put this back. And I'm going to put a grenade launcher back now. Not poisoned, am I? I am cautioned. Don't know if I can call that a boss fight. It literally just 2 grenades just like that. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be, but it felt like it. Felt like it was supposed to be a boss fight. Right, obviously I'm going to put my weapons and shit and ammo at the top here. Surely we're going to need this shit soon. This thingy we have. And the MO disc. Yeah, where the fuck does that go? Where's my magnum ammo? Seriously, where's my magnum ammo? There it is. Jesus. Right. The items and ammo go at the top, healing items and everything else goes lower down. But on the one hand, I like that I'm actually having to manage my inventory quite a bit in this game. But on the other hand, it combined with the backtracking, it is annoying. I'm starting to see like a surprising amount of hate for Resident Evil 4 style gameplay, which is surprising. I think Resident Evil 9, because of Resident Evil 7 part of the game, the people that are fans of Resident Evil 7 are now hating on Leon's segment. Which, sure. Like, I will admit, like, Leon's segment of a game, I would say is probably a little bit weaker than Grace's, and I say that, of course, as someone who loves Leon's gameplay. I don't think it's because it's Leon's gameplay, I think it's because of rough parts of how he designed it. Okay, I just went back. Well, let's run back again. Okay, there might be spiders ahead. Maybe I should just drop off this dial and then come back for it when I think we need it. We may not need it for ages. Like, how long ago did we get the first hexagon thing? Like, fucking forever, and we still haven't used it. And we have a second hexagon, but we're now down here for some reason. Why did I come down here? Yeah, put that in. We could even get rid of a hexagon, but I don't know. Another one of these. We need to way past that boulder. Okay, and if we crank this one more time, yep. Yeah, I was gonna say crank it one more time and the boulder will fall instead. That also works. Crank that soldier boy. Still don't necessarily know what those do. How are they any different from first aid meds? This fucking music again. Oh, what the fuck is this? I look up because I have a bad feeling. Okay, so we need to push this statue onto there, but we can't get to the side of it right now. I think I'm scared it's going to be another fucking descending ceiling. It's been a little bit since we last saved. How does this help me? Oh. I simply don't get, how do you take 30 hours to beat Resident Evil 2? So that's the thing about these games, how do you spend that much time doing shit? Like, these games are specifically designed to not be that long. So I just don't get, like, what do you do? It's the same thing with, like, people having, like, 30-hour... I've seen people say, like, oh yeah, I have a 90-hour playthrough of Outer Wilds. How? Like, physically, how? Do you just spend most of that time just AFKing? I just don't understand how these people exist. What the fuck is that? The cylinder. Yeah, it was giving me something in this floor now. I like how this game has a map kind of like slightly hidden. Something just does slightly irk me about with Resident Evil remakes, is they usually just give you a map from the moment you enter a new area, and then it becomes somewhat meaningless. Like, I feel like a map should be discoverable. You should be able to find it, like, I would say, a third of the way through an area. So it's still closer to the start, but not too far in, but also not too early. There's a balancing point, because otherwise, if you get it immediately, then exploration is meaningless. And if you get it too late, then getting a map is meaningless. I think this game balances it out pretty well. Like that map right there, it literally just pointed us to 2 rooms. Like I think maybe it was there to help with a puzzle of rotating the thing. Okay. I'll still hang on to it. I just watched Kai Zamet's reaction to Final Fantasy VII, and he was watching the dance scene, and I was just thinking, like, holy shit, how long did it take to make the dance scene? Like, that scene has such intensely high production value. It would have taken fucking forever. Okay, do we need to match it up? Okay, actually, let's go grab the other thing. Maybe we need to combine them and, like, match them up. I remember hearing something about, like, the environments in the originals actually being, like, 2D images or something. I forget what it was. There was something about the environments or something, and I think I can, like, see it. Where did I put the fucking thing? Shaft. Where's the balls? Cylinder shaft. Do they match? They don't. Maybe little funula entertainment puzzle there. I do actually like that. I do think Resident Evil 9 could have benefited from more puzzles. But I don't think puzzles are very fitting for Leon's segment. Uh... uh... I don't remember seeing a fucking note about how to work this or anything. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we don't have anything. Or maybe the engraving. Now it's out of sync again. Oh. Four, two, three, one. Must suck to. I've already forgotten the order. 4, 2, 3, 1. Must suck to be a Hebrew. Playing these games. Because, like, there's so many puzzles where, like, I always say puzzles should not involve cultural knowledge because there's absolutely no guarantee the player has that cultural knowledge unless it's in the game somewhere. It's like Silent Hill 2 had that fucking puzzle, which, like, asked you about Shakespeare plays or something. It's like, what? Awful. It's so stupid. If you're gonna have that in your game, you need to then put that in the game somewhere. Like, I'd be okay with it asked you what happened in the Shakespeare play if you then put a book about the play somewhere in the game or something. Like, it's technically a cultural puzzle. Every single time a puzzle requires you to read something from left to right, technically. It's not really an issue. And it can probably be fixed easily with localization, but it is funny. 2, 3, 1. Yippee! Alright, I think I'm gonna save. Don't feel like we need a crank now. I think we're probably done with this crank as well. I think that the game allows us to hang on to them just in case we want to still use them. You could, in theory, like, soft lock yourself out of something if you used them incorrectly. Something I want is a survival horror game where there's, like, multiple routes, like multiple ways to get to the same location. I think that'd be awesome. How many ribbons we got? 38. That's pretty good. I can absolutely save them often. They probably give you less saves on higher difficulties. In fact, yes, I think they do. I think I remember they give you, I think you get 4 if you're playing on normal, and then 2 if you're playing on hard, per stack. Which still isn't actually that bad. I'm definitely not feeling like there's any replayability of this game just because of how incredibly slow paced it is. It is so fucking slow paced. I'm kind of worried in Resident Evil 2 that my tendency to hoard everything is going to end up fucking over the other character. Like, I really do love that mechanic. I just hope there's some kind of like protection into not soft locking yourself. Again, I believe in a survival horror game you should never be able to get soft locked. Never. You should be able to make the game harder for yourself, but you should never be just straight up soft locked, I don't think. Like, I think every single boss room should always have the bare... Oh, we're at caution. When did that happen? I think when you enter a boss room, if you don't have like a infinite durability knife or something in that game, the boss room should always have the bare minimum amount of ammo to kill it. The bare minimum. Like, take the boss's amount of health and then add like 2 extra handgun bullets. So no matter what, you can always beat the boss. But if you go in with very little ammo, then you're still going to come out with very little ammo. Granted, I personally think Resident Evil bosses, I think they should... I personally think bosses should also have adaptive difficulty. I don't think they do, which I think is dumb. I think if the enemies have adaptive difficulty, if the loot drops have adaptive difficulty, bosses' health should also scale based on how much ammo you have. Like, I feel like a Resident Evil boss should always take like a third of the ammo that you have stocked up, always. Just in general, I think the boss battles in these games are always a little bit too short. God damn it, Jill.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
I don't think it was
You
Barry
too,
that
Jill.
killed that guy. I really don't. I think it was Wesker.
A noise I heard brought me down here.
Because I don't think Barry would have
Didn't expect
killed
to
another
find a
STARS
place
member.
like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out.
Alright, so that's
Enough
Lisa.
Surprises for one day.
I think
I'll
I want
stay
to
here and
Google what
secure
the
our
fucking
escape route
point of
in
the
case something
hexagons
happens.
was.
Okay.
Because we never used them. I actually want to Google that. What do the hexagons do? Because it seems this is progression. I don't know if we can go back now. RU1 hexagon door. Okay, okay. Might have been spoilers. Okay, I won't read any further. Okay. So never mind, I think we are going back. Okay, good. So I was wondering that. Okay, it sounds like maybe we will be going back. Okay, so this is going to be Lisa. Well, I'm not going to boss battle with just handgun. But the thing is, I want to kind of burn... I don't want to go into a Tyrant fight with just handgun ammo. Obviously, because it's a fucking Tyrant. Alright, so yeah, we're about to fight Lisa. Okay. So let's just do handgun and shotgun. I think that's good enough. I doubt she poisons us, so we can take back mixed herbs. Let's take a first aid kit. Maybe it's the same as a first aid spray, but you can use them multiple times. If so, that's kind of fucking crazy. But if I were a game designer, that's what I would be the difference between the two. That makes sense to me. Though I personally just wouldn't do it. I think you should only have one item to fulfill one purpose. There should only ever be one full heal item, and, you know. Okay. What did that do for us? I missed any items? Don't know what to do with that. Thing is, my thought is climb on top of the garbage compactor as it comes back up. But obviously, I feel like if we do that wrong, then we die. What item am I missing?
I'll stay and secure our escape route.
I just love that Barry does nothing in this game. I've heard he's like a fan favorite character. Why? Why is he a fan favorite? I find him extremely boring. Alright. Never mind, maybe you aren't fighting Lisa just yet. Oh boy. Okay, I don't think we're fighting her right now. I think we got Resident Evil first Stalker enemy on our hands here. Actually, no, Resident Evil 2 came first. Was Tyrant a Stalker in Resident Evil 2 original? Right, there's a lever we can flip back there. We can run a jolly little adventure, aren't we? Alright. Is that Magnum ammo? I'll take some free Magnum ammo. Lots of freebies. Stacks over 100. Maybe there's no limit. Okay. You know what? Fair enough, considering this game's inventory capacity. Kind of makes sense, actually, that there's not as much of a limit to inventory space. Like, imagine if you're Chris and you can, not only do you only have 6 item slots, on top of that you can only hold 30 handgun shots at a time. She's really guarding that lever. Okay, still don't know what that does. Are we gonna have to like crush her with a garbage compactor? Why is that there? What does that do for me?
Barry!
You frick. I'm pretty sure Wesker has his daughter. I'm pretty sure. So I know I think it's his daughter in Resident Evil. Oh no, I've mixed herbs suboptimally. Oh no. Anyway. I think it's his daughter in Resident Evil 2, the girl who can see the invisible monsters for some reason. What do I do with garbage compactor? I don't know if I need to do something with it right now. Sorry, I'm going to Google it really quick. I don't know if I need to do something right now. I don't want to miss it if there is something. Garbage compactor. Okay. So it's part of a puzzle. Okay, just continue. Jolly good. But I think in the original Resident Evil 2, the tyrant, all the tyrant encounters I think are scripted. Same with Nemesis, I think, as well. Okay, it seems to be time limited. How did she get down here? Right, I'll just wait here like an idiot then. Right, where are you? Gotta be quick on the draw, Lisa. Quick on the draw. Yeah, that is another thing with this game. The audio, at least as far as I can tell, does not have any kind of direction to it. It's like whenever I hear a zombie noise, it doesn't tell me where the zombie is, it just tells me there's a zombie in the room with me. Same with like the crows and shit, and that's part of why they're so annoying. It makes the game a lot harder. Because I don't think, even if I were playing this game on a harder difficulty, I don't think it'd be that hard. I definitely think the hardest Resident Evil game is either... Actually, I remember Resident Evil 6 being kind of difficult. I think it's either Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 4 Remake, or Resident Evil 4 Original, or Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 9 I thought was much harder. I found to be harder than Resident Evil 4 because the zombies were less reactive. Like, you shoot them more on the leg and they just don't really care. And also you shoot them in the head, and often shooting them in the head often actually makes them go faster towards you. Which is kind of terrifying, but yeah. Don't know why, but for some reason Agent Smith's line about Mr. Anson cleaning up his neighbour's garbage or whatever is popping into my head right now. I don't know why. That's not his neighbour, his landlady. Broken flamethrower. Okay. Sure. Apparently there's still something here. What am I missing, bro? I'm spamming interact everywhere. I know for a fact we do not get the flamethrower as Jill. So I assume we just use this to put in those little handles. So yeah, I don't think Barry would kill other members of STARS. Thing is, why on earth would this flamethrower be the key to this fucking door? But it's all we have right now, so... Oh my god. Motherfucker. You're a real fucking headache, Lisa, you know, man? Alright, it's the only thing we can do with it, yeah. So, why? Is she gonna follow us in here? Not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. But I'm gonna come out, aren't I? Another fucking jewelry box. Where's the item I missed? Don't tell me it's down that fucking water somewhere. Oh, yippee. A stone ring. Progenitor virus. Jesus Christ, Umbrella. Alright, Lisa. I think we gotta put you out of your misery. Oh, that. Oh, God. Spencer really did have a lot to make amends for. We'll see how Elpis does. We're gonna mix her suboptimally again. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter nearly as much in this game, especially since we're on easy, because we don't get a damage reduction. And it appears that most of the enemies that poison us also don't deal much damage, so like a green plus blue would be enough anyway. Really curious why he missed back there, but it can't be that important. He says. Meanwhile, it's like a key item that I need to progress or something. Oh, we're back here. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Bam, bam, bam. Oh wait, sure, that worked. Oh, there's a zombie we left dead here. Please no fucking dogs. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna save. This would be a perfect time for him to spam a fucking horde of dogs at us or something, so I ain't having that. I wonder if this game does have a rating system at the end. And I wonder if it tracks your time. It always rubbed me wrong in Resident Evil 2 Remake, the fact that... I think it's also Resident Evil 4 Remake as well, actually. The fact that your number of saves influences your fucking grade at the end. Like, come on, man. It's just going to make the game more stressful. Okay. Do you think we can juke this guy? Just run straight around him? There's that spot on the left there. We never went there. Let's fucking go. Get annihilated. Idiot. I guess that's a second chance for you to grab a Magnum if you did this first time. But this area is so cool, like the little dripping water and stuff here, flowing down the whole pathway. That's such an awesome level detail that I honestly feel like newer games don't have. Newer games, like, they have a lot of detail, but it's all kind of stuff you don't pay attention to. But like that little bit of water, like that's such a cool little just bit of like, adds a little bit of run-downiness to the area. And I feel like the newer games don't have that. That kind of level of detail, where not only is the detail like good looking, but it also, you know, actually just adds a little bit to the environment. Okay. There's definitely gonna be dogs outside. 1000%. They're gonna do it some, and this is, I believe, the last chance. So I think after this, we're on to the last area of the game. I imagine. There's no way you guys have enough restraint to not put dogs here at any point in the game. There must be on maybe on higher difficulties. Maybe that's it. Alright, there's nothing left for us in the mansion unless we want to pick up that map for some reason. There's nothing left. Not a single sausage. Alright, so let's see what this game's actual lab looks like, I'm assuming. If I remember correctly, like, Wesker fakes his death, or he pretends to have been killed by a tyrant or something. I think that's how it goes. See, I thought the Lisa fight was after we opened these doors. That's what I'd heard. Excuse me. Okay, you got any items for me before I save? No. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll drop another save here, why not? Got plenty left. Also, yeah, so if we're about to fight her... do we want to use Magnum? Let's grab out a grenade launcher, yeah. And fuck her up. Send my fucking data. Oh, I meant to fucking update my stream settings to be a higher video quality. Can I do that whilst the stream's ongoing? No. Oh well. Yeah, I meant to upgrade the quality to 1080p. But, oh well. Right, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight Lisa now. She's not gonna be a problem. See how fucking slow she moves? Unless she mutates into something huge, like, we're fine. Still nothing down here? Spamming interact. No, nothing here, but it is red. Alright, down the hole. Hey there, Barry.
Jill.
That's a skeleton.
You're
in the
alive.
background.
I was worried, because I thought you were...
Fucking idiot, Barry.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
Oi! Hey, that's like an old boss.
Jill, hand me my gun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jill.
Yeah, I trust you. Purely because I know there's another game of you in it. I've played as you before. Oi, ay, ay. Don't do that. Taking more than I thought she was gonna. I can't even tell if my shots are landing or not. Oh, we don't need to make her knock these down, do we? Don't tell me I wasted all my ammo. What the fuck are these? I think we need her to knock these over. Well, does she just have a fuckload of health? Or do we need her to knock those things over? Okay. I was stupid. I want to see what happens if we don't give him the gun. Fear can't kill you. Fear is a mind killer. I don't think we have to shoot her. I think I was just wasting ammo.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
I love that little disarm.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
I can't do that.
Jill!
Well,
Barry!
oh! Yeah, there you go. Well, that's not canon. Oh, but we do get a... Oh, I don't know. Is Barry worth that? Barry's photograph. Moira. Isn't? Oh. Oh, I think I was thinking. Okay, so no, it's not the blind girl that's Barry's daughter's Moira. Oh, whoops. Again, I barely remember Resident Evil Revelations 2. It's funny, when I played Resident Evil Revelations 2, one of my complaints, part of why I didn't continue playing the game, is because I thought the zombies were generic. Because again, at the time, my only previous Resident Evil game was actually Resident Evil Revelations 1. I don't think I'd even played Resident Evil 2 Remake at that point. No, I haven't. So Resident Evil Revelations 2 was my second Resident Evil game, actually. I didn't like all the zombies were just generic zombies. That's generally one of my problems with the game. And obviously it's just hilarious. Obviously I've gone on to play the whole rest of the series. And not giving a fuck at all about that. But I don't intend to play it. I don't remember it being fun. And it has like a system where like you switch between the two characters on the fly. I just don't remember it feeling good to play.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
That's why there's 3 different magnums in this game. Two of which are easily missable. I think the self-defense one was
no time to talk.
Borderline
Jill,
mandatory,
hand me my gun.
But still kind of
Thanks,
missable.
Jill.
Okay, we just need to push these off ourselves, but she can also knock them off, it appears. Oh boy. That's not great. Don't know what this is going to achieve, but sure, let's do it. Come on, do a jump, please, again. Oh! Fuck yeah. Okay. Don't know if that's the last we've seen of her. Is that grammatically correct? Jessica Trevor, 1967. It's been 21 years. Oi. Oh no, Lisa. That is fucking rough. Game? Okay. But why is there like 50 different camera changes right there? Alright, I guess Barry's just chilling. Maybe you should have talked to him. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Let's get back. If I hadn't died there, I still totally would have reloaded to not waste all that ammo.
I don't believe that thing's really dead.
Yeah.
Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
We're still doing this? Barry, do you want to explain yourself? Jesus. He said he didn't explain, but he just proceeds to not explain. Alright, I guess I'll go cover up ahead. Right, where the fuck am I? Oh, we're back here. Motherfucker. Oh, right, so we have to go back and go grab the thing. That's weird. That's a strange decision. We got those things so long ago. So you just put them in a box, do this boss fight, see, oh, I need to go get them. So you just turn around, run back. That's weird. But what is the point of this? Just fuck you, do an extra 2 minutes of backtracking. Why? It makes sense if we like just got the things, but like we got them ages ago. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting Barry to be a determinant character. Obviously, it's not canon if he dies, because he does appear in Resident Evil Revelations. He's a playable character. So yeah, that just isn't canon. Which I'm okay with. I mean, I like again, like, I like the idea of like Silent Hill 2's ending system and shit. I like having determined or different endings and stuff in my horror games. The reason why I hate Silent Hill 2 and Signalis for how they do it is just because the flags they set for the endings are so fucking stupid. Specifically, like for Signalis, for trying to speedrun the game to get the good ending, kind of really rubs me the wrong way. Because Signalis is so heavily designed against speedrunning. It is so against it. For a Resident Evil game, I could stomach it more, because Resident Evil games do lend themselves way better to speedrunning. And Silent Hill 2, obviously, Silent Hill 2 doesn't demand you speedrun a game, but it has stupid requirements anyway. But Signalis especially pissed me off, because in Signalis, the ending is based off how many enemies you kill and how long you take to beat the game, and that's pretty much it. Those are the two main factors. That's part of why I gave it up, because like, when I found out, oh, so I'm just going to get a bad ending. I didn't even pay attention, is that correct? Once I found out, oh, I'm just going to get a bad ending after all this anyway, then I was like, okay, there's no fucking point continuing this shit. Another pre-rendered, really shitty cutscene. Crisp 10p. 10 pixels on the screen. What's going on with this door? Where the magic happens trophy. Break into a laboratory. Let's go. Laboratory B1. This is the first ever Resident Evil lab. Oh, we're gonna have a fucking good old explosion sequence. I wonder how long this lab is gonna be. I think I already said that. They've already had a lot of lab-like structures in this game. Give me shotgun ammo. Love the music. Just in general, this game's music is pretty damn good, isn't it? Especially for the time. When was Final Fantasy VII released? Around somewhat the same time, right, as this? Not this remake remaster, but... And like, listen to Final Fantasy VII's original soundtrack. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII soundtrack is amazing. I mean, you know, how it's like 8-bit and all that. Hell, maybe it was this way in the original Resident Evil as well. Oh boy, okay. That doesn't sound great. I mean, should we just get straight to burning them? Feels like we will be coming back here because I can see doors and stairways already. So yeah, let's keep this corridor clear. Hello there. Get back up then. Get back up. He can't fucking decide if he's dead or not. Right, so this has 5, presumably? Yeah. I'm now feeling like once you've played too many Resident Evil games, a lot of the stuff just doesn't work on you anymore, right? Like, inventory management really isn't a problem for me, because I know how these games fucking work now. At least in the remakes, right? So, like, I'm never going to have a problem managing my inventory, ever, there. And probably not in these games either, because I know when I need to backtrack. I can sense it. We've yet to mix triple green. I kind of want to do it just so I can, like, maybe there's a trophy for it. To, like, do every single mixing recipe. I haven't actually taken a look at the trophies of the game, partially because it's spoilers. Hope I haven't really missed any. Probably have. There's a real big pile. Can you mix 2 green and a blue? Is that a thing? I like that this lab is, like, dingy compared to the usual, like, clean design they go with. Another MO disc. Rebooting a system. By the way, the player has no control over how long those door animations are. They are set for... Okay, there's so many doors here. We probably also want to burn these guys. I love backtracking. Buddy, you gonna... Okay. What the fuck is this camera angle? I want to fill up our inventory, then we'll come back with a lighter. We're getting real strict through camera angles now. Thank you. What do you mean power area? What the fuck do you mean, Jill? That's funny, there's like some herb information there. In case you hadn't already figured it out. The Acts. Crimson Heads. Yeah, sure, because why not? Plan went to shit, everybody's dead. Oi. Aye, aye, aye. I've seen this before. The generator time. It's not, obviously. Not. There's a Barry. Take that. Cadavers. Still missing something. Okay, can we just put the disc in? No? $1,200. Says there's still an item in here. Is there a door there? Things, I feel like this is a pretty safe space to deal with Crimson Heads anyway. There's a nice and long corridor there that's actually really good. This area is pretty safe. But yeah, I'll deal with them anyway. I mean, we probably still need that. I'm excited to fight a tyrant and to go all in on a fucking Magnum. So since they named the T-Virus Tyrant Virus, was it not actually originally intended to make zombies? And its original main intention was to make tyrants? I remember zombies were just a fun after effect of that. That would make sense, because I think Umbrella's never been interested in actually... I mean, like, we never once saw Umbrella like deliberately deploy a virus, did they? Resident Evil 2, Raccoon City was not intended to happen, was it? It was a happy accident, helped him bury the Ark. But he didn't mean to do it. But he didn't intend for Birkin to go hog wild. There are spiderwebs here. Yeah, okay, I think there's a door on the left here. Also, I can confirm that weird noise I've been mentioning is not... Yeah, there is not my PlayStation. It sounds like crickets or something, like singing or whatever the fuck. An X-ray. Not yet. Ada. Okay, so John Ada. Is this Ada? Is it? Screenshot all these. Oh, put them in order here. Clark, Gale, Alex Betchett, BFG. I know the alphabet. Again, that is technically a cultural puzzle. Okay, screenshot these now. Okay, so now we need to do it on the organs alphabetical order. Okay, so that's... Okay, we can delete the screenshots. Delete them. Okay, so that's for colon, so that is C. That is for esophagus, which has an E. That is the liver, so that's an L. And those are lungs. That's also an L. So, to me, those are in correct order. But nothing's happening, so... Must be wrong. Okay, apparently I'm done here. Okay. So, colon, esophagus, lungs, and liver. So it spells out cell. Okay, so we're done here. That's weird. They should just prevent you from being able to move them, because I didn't even know I was done with the puzzle. I'm assuming we're going to use both of our CDs on the computer, so I'm going to go grab them. How's our defensive items? 11. 11 defensive items. I do like knowledge-based puzzles, because that does mean on repeat playthroughs you get to just skip some of the game, because you already have the answers. So that does add a little bit of replayability, but yeah, I don't think this game is good replayability-wise. Just because of how much fucking backtracking there's inevitably going to be if you want to collect items. Okay. Alright. We use them here? Gotta be coming soon, right? Come on. There's so many key items in this game where they give them to you and then like you don't use them for another genuine like 10 hours of gameplay. That's great, because, you know, I didn't want to pick up any items anyway. Hello. Oh, thank you. Can I use both here? Nope. Slide filter. Alright, let's just leave it out there. I'm sure nothing can go wrong there. Yay, another fucking disc. Oh, we get a PowerPoint. Kerberos. Neptune. Hunter. Tyrant. 002. So it's one of the first things they made with it. Is that Wesker? $8462. Well, what the fuck do I do with the rest of these discs then? I wonder if anything is going to happen to require us to rapidly exit the lab. Wesker. I looked to this, didn't I? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, we have that passcode, but I don't know where to put it, if I'm being real. So, well, there we are. Okay, let me delete that screenshot now.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Wow, what enlightening footage. Really thought it was going to be another spot to play my MO disc in here. Well, time to do a whole bunch of backtracking to load up some items. I don't think we'll need to kill that guy in that burn the guy in that room. Burn the zombies which are in like hallways and shit, which you know you're going to be traveling back through. No point burning a zombie in a room you're never going to go back to. I need some space. Maybe both back for now. Also, when do we find Chris? Because I know you find Chris locked up at some point, and I was expecting to happen in the underground segment of the game. We haven't yet. Also, I wonder who's considered like the canon character for this game. Is it Chris or Jill? Might be Chris. It would make sense why Wesker kind of treats Chris personally. Chris. Yippee. The fuck is that noise? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is that? It's a fucking Navistador. What the fuck? What's a Navistador doing this game? That's literally just a Navistador. What the fuck? I didn't know that was in this game. I thought I knew what to expect in terms of enemies. What the fuck? What's a Navistador? They even melt the same way as Navistadors. What the fuck? Damn, I guess Las Plagas were late to a party. Okay, we came through this one, I think. Sure. Motherfucker. I was not expecting the Navistadors to randomly come in. I want to know what they're called, because obviously they're not going to be actually named Navistadors, but that's a fun surprise. So are they like T-virus bees? The fellow in here might have gone crimson, but it's not a problem if he has. Hey buddy, you want to get up? No? Cool. Just coming back for this. still really confused about Plant 42. I really thought there was going to be a Plant 42 boss battle. Just had to thought, how long's it actually been since we like last took damage? Like considering all the fucking counter items we have right now, all the sub weapons we have. Like I feel like we're pretty fucking safe. And we have like 10 full heals in our item box. I think I just don't play Resident Evils the same way normal people do. I think normal people respect their time more, so they're not willing to backtrack and like conserve every single item. But I am. I hoard the fuck out of everything. So that leads to me ending the game with like 50 million heals. Wait, I need a fucking disc. Yeah, like we're still missing something in that room, apparently. Does Wesker canonically have his powers at this point? Because I don't even know what it is that actually gives Wesker his powers, because again, I haven't played Resident Evil 5. And all he does in Resident Evil 4 is just like Aura Farm, so I don't know if he has his powers yet. Is it Ouroboros that gives him his powers, or is it something else? Yeah, I know that. Is that something up there? No, we've already done this. There's nothing else to do on the computer. Motherfucker. Of course. See, like a normal person would just wait until they find their inventory gets full again, and then they would just eat that or discard it. But because I have zero fucking respect for my time, I'm willing to go all the way back to the item box. I mean, we are at a point in the game now where we can probably just start safely discarding stuff. But if we have a full inventory. Actually, can you even discard shit? No, you can't. You can't throw shit away. Isn't like did I push that? It didn't save that? Really? Alright, one more of those. Oh boy. Hang on. Alrighty. Can I please use up this last fucking disc? I'm getting so fucking antsy. We've had this disc for so long. Oh, it's a safe. I didn't even see that, but cool. I was just spamming the button. That really looks like I can interact with those notes, but I guess not. Is this room complete? No. So there's something in this room right now. Do you see it? Because I don't see it. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what this game's graphics remind me of? That old game which, like, those YouTubers played. Like 8-Bit Ryan style YouTubers. Called, was it Shiver? The game where, like, in snowy mountains, and it's like a point-and-click adventure game. And you go into a cave, and there's a maze, and there's a freaky monster with hands for its mouth. That's a game which, like, is always stuck in my head, even though I only ever watched, like, one playthrough of it back in, like, 2013. I don't know why that's still in my head. Game made a good impression. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Yeah, fixed camera isn't good when there's like two really rapid transitions. There should only ever be like maximum 3 camera transitions per room, unless it's like a really big room. $50 ink ribbons. Okay, I hear no doors. They even make really similar noises. These are lyrics and no doors. It's so weird. Jill. This one has more health than the previous ones. Hello? Hello? Bitch. Oh, bitch. Yeah, fucking go up as well. You bitch, that's the first damage I've taken in ages. Oh god, they have a lot of health. Are you dead? Jesus, yeah, why do these guys have way more health? Okay, let's go quickly inhale a green herb. Because, I mean, we did take hits there, so we gotta have some health missing. At this stage in the game, I could afford to start saving as often as I usually do, but I'm still not going to do it because of stupid fucking transferring data bullshit. Don't know why I did that to myself. It's so weird there's just suddenly no Visitors in this fucking game. Yep. So if we like grab this fuel and then like take damage or something, do we explode? Oh, terrific. I did not expect the Visitors to be in this fucking game. Thank God. Alright, and that door is now open. Oh, get shat on, bro. Love the way that shotgun sent flying across the room. Literally no Visitors. Why the fucking no Visitors in this game? They're less annoying than the fucking invisible fuckers. Okay. I say that I actually like invisible fuckers. Don't know why I just said that. It's the flying bastards who are, you know, they're the ones which annoy me. I like the invisible ones. And even the flying bastards, of course, they have 1 HP if you shoot them whilst they're in the air. Which is why you want to use a striker against them. It is kind of sad, like, in Resident Evil 4, the other 2 shotguns are so fucking sexy, but if you don't use a striker, you're just a fucking idiot. You really are. Didn't they get rid of the invisible Novis in Remake? They condensed it down to just be regular bastards and then made them less of a threat, didn't they? I remember being a little bit disappointed, like, they added more Novisador screen time, but then they just nerfed them dramatically in every way and made them less interesting. That's the thing, like, every improvement Resident Evil 4 made, it then also made a downgrade at the same time. Like, yeah, Ashley is a better character, definitely. She's actually likable and investable. But we made her even harder to protect than in the original. From what I recall, I had a lot more trouble protecting Ashley in the remake than I did in the original. Also, I think I'm going to burn the body in here now, because I have a feeling we're going to have to transport fuel throughout this whole place without taking damage. And of course, if that guy goes crimson, right next to where we need to deliver it. So yeah, let's burn that guy. I'm really curious what percentage of this playthrough is opening the door animation? I swear it's probably like a solid 10% of this fucking playthrough is just the door opening animation. Like, I'm okay with this as an idea, but it does get grating after a while. Oh boy. Too late. At least we can get rid of him. Okay, I dead for real now? Nope. That's not a great camera angle. Okay, now he is dead. Cool, great. Okay, well, good to deal with that. Anyway. It's just a dead end up ahead, so what is this actually going to be? Is it going to be a weapon? Oh boy. I don't think it's progress, because progress is the other direction. This feels optional. Chris!
Jill?
Chris! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
How do we get him out? Alright. Hang on, I just got an interesting Reddit notification on my phone. Oh, RT Games playing Slay Spire. Not everything in a Resident Evil game needs to be justified. Rant warning. That's weird. This guy's just complaining about, like, people asking for plots to make sense. It is fine, like, he says, oh yeah, why are people questioning Grace shaking when she's an FBI agent? Like, yeah, that's fair. It's well established in her character, it's great. She's one of the most likable characters in all of Resident Evil. She's fantastic. But when he says, some other things, it's like, stuff does need to make sense. But again, you can make an allowance, because Resident Evil is goofy and shit. So it's fine. But stuff does need to, make sense for a plot to happen. As a general rule. It needs to be internally consistent. That's the thing. Internal consistency. Your story can be as goofy as you want, as long as it's internally consistent with its goofiness, then it will work. Should I just carry some shotgun ammo at this point? I mean, we only have one room left there. I'm worried about saving Chris. It sounds like once the self-destruct begins, then the lock will unlock? Maybe? Maybe? We know they're willing to have fucking characters actually die. More of you fuckers. Okay, this is a good angle. I can actually see shit here. Motherfucker. Knocks your ass down. Okay. Was the fuel in that room actually like intact? So now we have a container, so now we can pick up the fuel. Maybe it's that. Let's see here. So we have B4, which we can only access via the elevator. And then that, which clearly looks like that's where we go to get to escape. It's so weird to see Chris so fucking youthful. It's weirder than it is for Leon. It's like we've stayed with Leon's whole journey. But with like Chris, like he's super fucking macho and masculine in like Resident Evil 8. And then here he's like, he looks like a fucking toddler. Sounds like one too. Right, so do I use this here? Running could result in a fatal explosion. Okay. Thing is, aren't I automatically running? So I need to be really careful I just don't walk too fast. So right now I'm barely pressing the stick at all. Or maybe there's been another run button the whole game I've just been unaware of. Wait, oh my god. Has it really been the whole time? Oh, there you go. Still not sure, really, but there you go. That's what I saved. I'll just do the slow walk. In the darkness lies your fears. Technically true, yeah. It still kind of bugs me to this day. But Resident Evil 8 was just like, fuck it, let's just do Resident Evil 4 again. And just pretend the stakes are higher when they're not. They really tried to make it so it would mold one-ups Las Plagas, but no, it fucking doesn't. Fuck you. Las Plagas is still my favourite Resident Evil infection. So I think it makes for the most interesting enemies and dynamics. It's a shame we never got like a Las Plagas equivalent to Crimson Heads. So I think Crimson Heads are awesome mechanic. They're probably a lot more punishing on higher difficulties. Wonder what a speedrun is like of this section of the game. Right, are we good? We good? Don't want to save over that? Yeah. This might be the last save of the game. Didn't Resident Evil 2 original, didn't it have to span across two different discs? So I'm just thinking of how when we played Metal Gear Solid 1, there was like that weird moment where like switched discs or something. It was really goofy. Alright, this might be it. So I'm gonna say put our handgun away and our ammo for it. Got shotgun shells. Just take our magnum and our magnum rounds. Do you want to take a grenade launcher as well? What do we think would be good against a tyrant? I don't think incendiary, because Resident Evil 2 tyrant is just covered in flames. Either acid or grenade. Go grenade. Wait, is it just fucking loaded? Oh my god, it just has a 22 round magazine. Alright, sure. Also, it's a shame. I don't think my boy Yawn got a fucking slide in the PowerPoint, which is a shame.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Do you want to explain yourself now?
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mentioned are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell. It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No,
Barry.
you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning
I actually
my
kind of
back
like
on my
Ray
friends
delivered
again.
the "Forgive Me" line.
Shit!
Oh boy.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
What are
Want a
you
piece of
saying,
me?
Wesker?
What? Premature.
Oh no.
No, Barry!
No, Barry!
You viral cultured freak!
What? Alright. Are we fighting? Oh boy, I backed myself to a dead end. Awesome. Aye, aye, aye. Okay. Let's not spend our magnum ammo just yet. So I'm pretty sure it's not where we kill it. Let me just pause the fight to read this note. G-Virus. Birkin. Was this in the original game, or was this added in this? Am I supposed to just go for it? This is a dead end. Alright. Sure, let's use a little bit of grenade. Ouch. Oh, he's down. Cool beans. Harry, you alright?
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker.
He's gone.
First, let's just get out of here.
Alright, great, we're done here. I didn't come down with extra health items because I assumed there'd be some down here. Right, Tyrant. See you later. By later, I mean like 5 minutes. So I know you're getting back up.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
I thought like Wesker pretended he was dead, but he's not even pretending. He's just gone.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Right, should we go get Chris?
And releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
Right.
and releasing all locks.
First aid box. First aid spray.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
It's not necessary to use this.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Wait, how's this even work? What?
Self-destruct
Wait, so what would these even do then?
all personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
What do first aid kits do? Wait, so I haven't even been running around with a heal this whole time.
Self-destruct
What do they do?
activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Alright.
Deactivating
First aid spray.
and releasing
First
all
aid
locks.
spray. And sure, another first aid spray. Jolly good.
Self-destruct system
That's not a first aid spray.
activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing
And actually let me just save here as well.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Not really feeling the urgency, are we?
Personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct
Gosh.
system has been
3 full heals. I think we're pretty good here.
Deactivating and releasing self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing
I do not need to kill you.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Chris?
Activating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Well, trophy, sorry
Jill.
about the wait.
Sorry about the wait.
So everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Also, so he's just sitting there. We left shit behind. He's literally just sitting there, so he would have died if we didn't come back to pick him up. Are you fucking serious, Chris?
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Boulder punching arsehole. Take that.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh, at least I gave him a shitter.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Come on, let's go.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated.
That's a pretty good excuse to just separate us.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Right, should we save again here?
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't respect my time at all.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated.
Really not feeling the urgency.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Come on, hurry!
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Oh, that's a lot of shit.
The self-destruct
Nope.
system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
Is that all the ammo?
all logs.
Yep. Okay.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign.
Has he just been flying around this whole time?
Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and
What?
releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate
Okay.
deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. 3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Oh my
Would you
goodness.
let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Oh boy. What the fuck is this? Signal rockets, okay.
Jill!
You made it.
Oh, there he is. Jeez. Nope, Chris is fucking dead. Oh, there goes Barry. Oh my god! I can't fucking see him.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Thanks, Brad. Dear. It just blows it up completely. Okay. There it goes. Alpha Team's finest. Finish a game using Jill. I'm a member of Stars Trophy. Finish a game saving Chris and Barry using Jill. Do you just get the same trophies just for playing as Chris? Oh, that's annoying. I'm not doing a second playthrough. And that's it. That was a little bit anticlimactic. we took a lot more into that boss fight than we needed. Hey, it's Rebecca Chambers, a character we never actually saw. So Jill gets Barry and Chris gets Rebecca. Is Rebecca Chambers in any other Resident Evil game other than this and Zero? So where is she in this route? We didn't save her. I made my issues and my praises for this game quite clear throughout. The puzzles there's some good ones. Mostly they were meh. And we repeated the same gimmick like 3 or 4 times with getting a fake copy of an item and then replacing it. And there wasn't any... Oh, Shinji Mikami. There wasn't any point to that. It wasn't any like theme or anything. It was just we couldn't think of another idea. Nerissa doors were a fun surprise. Oh, we do get a trophy screen. There you go. Closet key. There you go. That's it. Cleared data. Gameplay wise, like it's okay. The auto aim on the controls I think helps. But yeah, like sometimes you can't tell if you're actually shooting enemies or not. The fixed camera makes for some really good jump scares. But on the other hand, it also can make the gameplay really annoying. Once again. Alright, there we go, that's Resident Evil 1. Clip last 30 minutes. Gallery. Why are all of these locked? Why are all of these locked? Ending Jill 1. So are there different endings for each character you can save and not save? Alright. Very easy, normal, hard. Hard, baby.
Resident Evil.
A new costume has been unlocked. Alright, so Star's outfit. Don't know what the fuck this is. And this is BSAA. What game is this? This is Resident Evil 5. Is this what she wears at the start of Resident Evil 5? Okay. Oh yeah, that's also Resident Evil 5, Chris. Okay. It's funny, they just didn't update the older models. They just put in a model from Resident Evil 5. So are there any differences with this, or is it literally just play the game again? Which I'm not doing. I am not doing a Chris playthrough or playthrough on a high difficulty. I've had
Alpha
enough.
team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the
I can
middle of their
see
mission.
like how this game was a masterpiece back in 1996. I definitely think it's aged roughly, and also bear in mind
Bizarre
this is the
murder cases
updated
have
version of the
recently
game
occurred in
anyway.
Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families
So
being attacked by a
this is
group
the
of about 10
remaster
people.
of a remake.
Victims.
So I believe the remake originally came out in like 2001 or something, and then they remastered it in 2014. That's what we're playing.
But we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
The boss battles in this game, I mean, yeah, as always in Resident Evil, they die pretty fast, especially fast because we're on low difficulty.
And it turned into a nightmare.
But even for a game this old, and even then, like the boss battles are not that good. It's literally just a guy who walks towards you slowly. We never killed. Yeah, we never double tapped. Barry implied that he thought Lisa was still alive. We never killed Lisa. Wait, what? Hang on. Did I miss that? Oh, it's a 2002 remake, not 2001.
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Chris, this way.
Make for that mansion!
No, apparently that is the final encounter of Lisa.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
So
All
weird
right.
seeing
Jill
Resident
and
Evil
I will
5.
stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Just looks
Yeah.
wrong. Okay, you get 3 on hard. See, I mean, like, we wouldn't have had a problem saving, even on the hard either then. So we still get half as many saves. We get half as many saves, but we still ended the game with, like, fucking, was it 48 ink ribbons? Was that Barry shooting? I'm curious, what's going on there? Also, we don't even have a weapon. We just have a knife. Better report back to Westcott. We can't do shit with this knife, so... Caution. Let's report back to Wesker. In Jill's playthrough, like, it was just Chris who went missing, right? It's weird, Jill is still around. And now we're alone. Is Barry just, like, fucking dead?
Jill?
Yes, Raoul.
Where did they go?
By the way, I didn't pay much attention to the cutscene, so if he did die there, I didn't even see it. Alright. That's a fun little hint, which kind of just blatantly tells you that Wesker took out Jill. So this is made by Kendo, this gun. So he custom makes all the guns for Stars. Alright. Jolly good. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Alright, so I guess just jump into Resident Evil 2 and try it out. I don't know if I'll do both fucking playthroughs. I don't know. Because again, as retro as this was, Resident Evil 2 is going to be even more retro because that's truly the original game. So that's 1998, so that's almost 30 years old when we play that. So yeah. I might skip just straight to like Resident Evil 5 because I'm glad I played this, but I don't know. I'm more interested, I think, in playing Resident. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see like the differences between the originals and remakes. But again, due to the problems of this experience, I don't know if it's worth it. It's worth playing this game, I think, but I don't know if it's worth playing all three games in the original trilogy. Um, Also, yeah, Lickers never showed up. The Vistadors showed up, Lickers didn't. Wild. Um, yeah, so I mean, I did buy Resident Evil 2 and I have it installed right now. So it'd feel wasteful if I didn't play it as well. Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I can try it out for like one session. Yeah, it'll probably be an even more painful experience from this one. So it'll be even more retro. We're not going to have like semi-tank controls like we did here. It will be full-on tank controls. And I don't even know if it will have the auto-aim kind of feature. Which was in large part this game's saving grace. If the auto-aim kind of didn't exist, aiming in this game would be a fucking nightmare. Yeah, so I'm glad I played this. I did enjoy a good bit of it. I also found a good bit of it kind of boring, and another good bit of it kind of frustrating. The puzzles were a mixed bag. Some of them were good, some of them were bad, some of them were repetitive, some of them literally were not correct. Some of them they changed the fucking solution to a puzzle and then forgot to change the hint, which meant there's no way to solve a puzzle without just doing random bullshit until it works. So that's awesome. That might be this remake though. That might not be in the original game. So yeah, so this is a 2014 remaster of the 2002 remake, and that's important. 2002 is also when we say remaster, obviously that's added in like for Resident Evil 5 outfits, and it's brought up the graphics fidelity. Those like pre-rendered cutscenes that were really crap. That's what the pre-remaster looked like. Basically, it's just more detail, obviously. So a remaster is not that significant that it's a remaster. We can effectively consider this to be the same as the original 2002 remake, but just higher graphics fidelity is fine. 2002, I think, would have been after the release of Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 1, 1996, Resident Evil 2, 1998, Resident Evil 3, I presume 2001? And then Resident Evil 4 was 2005. So this was between Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 4, I think, for context for this remake being made. Which actually means if they'd like waited an extra year or two to make this remake, it might have been over the shoulder. If they'd figured it out for Resident Evil 4. Because Resident Evil 4, the earliest prototypes that they showed off at E3 did use over the shoulder. Yeah, but so right now, I kind of want to play Resident Evil 2. I kind of want to play Resident Evil 3. I kind of want to replay Resident Evil 4 because why the fuck not? It's been a while. I kind of want to replay. I want to play Resident Evil 5. I kind of want to play Resident Evil 6. Yeah. Um, Problem with Resident Evil 6, it costs more than the other games. So Resident Evil 5 and 6, they actually cost like 15 quid. Whereas this costs like a fiver, and Resident Evil 2 and 3 also cost like a fiver. So I'm way more willing to just try them out, find out I don't like them, and be like, okay, sure, I'll just drop it. No guilt for that. But there's like 15 quid is where, like I want to actually complete that game. So that does start being a greater investment. And I've played Resident Evil 6 before, and I know I fucking hated it. 'Cause it's an action shooter, but like people say, oh no, Resident Evil 6 is fine. People just don't like the action shit. Narratively, the scene where Leon fucking crashes fucking an airline and apparently he survives that is ludicrous, right? It is on another level to like the fucking bike scene in Resident Evil 9, alright? It's on another level. Resident Evil 9 is nothing compared to the crazy bullshit that happens in Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 just passes completely over into just being stupid, right? Resident Evil 9 and Resident Evil 4 are goofy. Resident Evil 6 is stupid. There's a difference. The gameplay of Resident Evil 6 also fucking sucks. It's awful. Again, I played the game for like 2 hours, so I can say that. It has an inventory system, but it's super weird and annoying to navigate. It's super frustrating. It's over shoulder gameplay, but it's handled worse than Resident Evil 4, which, how do you fuck that up? It's just Resident Evil Revelations, which I have streamed, but worse, basically. Um, Resident Evil Revelations fixes basically all of the problems with Resident Evil 6. basically, kind of. Also, Resident Evil 6, I think is a long game. Each character's campaign is like fucking best part of 10 hours, and I think there's 4 fucking characters. So this is a long fucking game, and it doesn't need to be, and it's not fun. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play it. There's Leon's campaign, there's Ada's campaign, then I think there's Sherry's campaign, and Chris's campaign. At least those 4, I think. Does Piers have his own campaign? I don't remember. I played a little bit of Chris's campaign, I think, and I played a little bit of Leon's. I think I played like 1 or 2 missions of each. But it's not fun. I remember I think it opened with like Chris being like super fucking depressed or something. It was really weird. Um, it's basically like, what if Resident Evil 4 was a MCU Phase 4 film? Basically, that's what it is. So I don't think I want to play Resident Evil 6, but I want to try out Resident Evil 5. I've heard it's very racist. Um, and I know it has Las Plagas in it. So yeah, I'm more open to trying Resident Evil 5 than 6. And then maybe I can try playing 7 again. Maybe. I just know if I can be bothered. Again, it's a game I already tried out and I already thought I just don't like. How much does Resident Evil 7 cost? If it's cheap, then maybe. Resident Evil? They really should be putting the whole franchise on discount considering the massive success of Resident Evil 9. As far as I'm aware, Resident Evil 9 is the most successful Resident Evil game ever, right? Resident Evil 0 is also 16 quid. Does it have... Yeah, it has fixed camera as well. It's on a train. Most of these screenshots are on a train. I don't know much about it other than like there's a leech virus or something. 2 months before the destruction of Raccoon City. Is this going on at like the same time as Resident Evil 1? Before? After? It's lots of costumes. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Oh, Resident Evil 7 is also 16 quid. So Resident Evil 7 costs the same amount as Resident Evil 6, and Resident Evil 5, and Resident Evil 0. That's fucking crazy. Resident Evil 8 is 35 quid. Resident Evil Revelations 2 is technically free, because the first chapter is free. Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles. You have to stream it though, so can't do that. Code Veronica, which everyone claims is definitely getting a remake. It's been 3 months since the destruction of Raccoon City. Claire Redfield travels to Europe in search of her brother Chris. Oh, so it continues on from Resident Evil 2. Harris Laboratory of Umbrella captured. Okay. Again, I also tried to code Veronica. Also didn't like it. The Umbrella Chronicles, Operation Raccoon City. Oh, there's a VR mode for Resident Evil 4. Hmm. But like, I'm already fairly confident I wouldn't like Resident Evil 7 because I played it before for a good like 3 hours or something, I think. And I wasn't a fan. I don't know if it was 3 hours. I got up to a point, I think, where Jack Baker blows his fucking brains out. I think that's about where I put the game down. A little bit after that. Again, it was mainly just like the molded. I fucking hated them as enemies. And I hated the first person camera perspective. It was very limited, not in a good way. It felt really claustrophobic, but not in a scary way, more so in a why the fuck does Ethan have such a limited FOV way? It's kind of like comically limited to me. And also like when you aim down sights, your aim becomes so restrictive. And like the way the gun is just on the right side of the screen just all felt really off. And then the molded are just kind of goop monsters. The gameplay just didn't feel good to me. And it wasn't scary at all to me either. So yeah, I was not a fan of what I played with Resident Evil 7. Jack Baker was awesome though. Um, yeah, so maybe I'll try original Resident Evil 2 next, and then maybe original Resident Evil 3, and then Resident Evil 5. I don't think I'm interested in Resident Evil 0. Sorry, Rebecca Chambers fans.